What's up, y'all?
What's going on?
So today's been crazy. It is currently 1:56 p.m. and we are driving the wrong way to the shop. We of course are supposed to be there by 3, but we didn't install the wastegate seat inside of the wastegate.
Because we're shitbirds.
Apparently, yeah. Ramon or whatever your name is. That phrase is awesome. But anyway, we have to now drive to Crestview, which is 30 miles in the opposite direction. And we found a dude on Craigslist selling an entire wastegate setup. So I called him and he was like, yeah, this one won't work, but I happen to have one of those seats. Yeah. So we were like, holy shit. And then it also just so happens that he has the same size wastegate and he triple checked for us that it's gonna work. So
we're on our way to him to buy this new wastegate seat to go back to the shop.
And our arrival time to this guy's house is currently 2:44 p.m. So we are definitely gonna be late. So those of you that may or may not have showed up at the shop by 3, yeah, sorry about that. We didn't anticipate this happening. Who would have thought? That's kind of the motto of this show. Who would have thought?
Yeah, who would have thought?
But we will be there and hopefully everything will be fine after that. Pat is currently working on the drivability of the car, and so that's awesome. That means it's at least functioning properly enough for him to do things to it. And I'm still really excited. I'm just frustrated that we didn't realize this until like an hour and a half before. Yeah. But whatever.
What's going on, everybody?
Car's a little bit shaky because we're on a bumpy ass road, but here it is. This is the thing that we needed. Isn't that awesome? We had to drive
super far away in Crestview,
like an hour and a half, like 60 miles round trip. And apparently this is about $20 online, so I just gave the dude 30 because he came in clutch.
And he had it.
Yeah, it's awesome. So we're headed back to the shop. It's 2:48 p.m. and so we're gonna be a little bit late, of course. But I'd rather be late and be able to run on the dyno than not be able to run at all. So
you know who's the worst cameraman in the world?
You. Yep. All right. Hell yeah. Woo! Woohoo!
So we're still late.
It's 3:28 p.m. right now.
Yeah, so we're actually 30 minutes late. Plus some more time. But we did get Arby's.
We had to stop for gas.
And gas. And we haven't lost our park yet either, which is a good thing. So I think we're doing okay.
All right, so we finally made it, and hopefully this little piece fits, because that's the only option to get it running on our boost, right?
That is correct. Only option.
Other than that, everything seems to be fine for now?
For now, yeah.
We'll find out in a few hours if everything's good.
We'll see once it gets into boost what it does.
It looks good up in here, though.
So this works, though?
As far as I can tell, you do have vacuum to it.
Okay.
So.
Oh, yeah. And
the only thing we were thinking about is you might not be pulling vacuum out of your head anymore, but it still should be venting out of your vent.
Okay.
So it shouldn't overpressurize your head, but.
So Steven spent some time last week doing the vacuum lines, and I guess you guys too, right? Or was that all?
Matt.
Oh, yeah, Matt did it?
Yeah, I had a Corvette in here.
Awesome.
Because that's what ours looked like. I remember messing with it at one point.
If I hold that.
Right. I'm the worst at this sometimes.
Stay calm under pressure.
Yeah, because that's what the first one looked like.
Yeah.
And I remember I put it on like that, and then I was like, oh, it doesn't.
You're like, it doesn't look right.
Yeah.
Let's not go there. Let's throw it away.
No, we put it in the box. Talk to them too. And when they put all of it together, because they put this together for us.
They're so all over the place right now. I don't even know if we have a camera.
BR all day.
I think I got a rubber mallet in my car. There you go.
That's what I'm talking about.
And before it had threads.
Never fear the Craigslist.
What's going on, Matt?
How's it going? There we go.
Got it.
Look
Craigslist
what they it in with.
held it down today.
Did it go in? It went right in.
See, that was the thing, was when we first put it on, it stuck out that much, and I like put it up and I was like, that obviously doesn't go there.
So you threw it away.
Well, we put it in the box until the top.
The question is, was it thrown away or was it lost?
It was thrown away.
I'm like, when you messaged me back, because I was like, did you throw it away? And you're like, no, we wouldn't have thrown that away.
No.
Okay, maybe we did.
Yeah. After I thought about it, I was like, yeah, we probably did. So what should I do? Work?
We'll start it up and see. Make sure that wastegate still isn't open at all,
Okay.
which it shouldn't be.
You'll be able to hear a difference, right?
Yeah, it should be quieter. Then after that, we'll just start tuning from there.
Cool. Will you be able to get a more accurate read for what the power is currently? Now with the...
It's probably not going to make any power right now until I get the fueling a little bit closer.
Okay.
Like, it's not going to do a good graph until I get to make it a full pull, because we're not even going to be able to do a full pull right now. The fueling's probably going to be off.
Gotcha.
But after we get the fueling a little bit more on, we get to a point where we can do a full pull. We can start, see what it's at, and then start leaning it out a little bit and adding timing.
Awesome.
So
And then it's just trial and error from there? Just
trial and error.
the best.
But it should be a lot better now that it gets in the boost.
Assuming it does it all.
Assuming it does.
Yeah, it's way quieter. It's actually, it's a lot more pleasant.
Yeah. Yeah, you won't be screaming everywhere you go. Just when you're in boost.
That's kind of reasonable, actually.
You guys want the exhaust?
Sorry?
Just straight pipe it, or is there actually any kind of bumper?
No, it's just straight all the way back. Yep.
Probably. With open headers, that's what makes it power.
Yeah. The exhaust note is definitely improved with that new seal in the wastegate. It sounds a hell of a lot better and it's so much more quiet. It's real, it's happening. I think
the
that.
blow-off valve actually went off.
Oh, did it? I
think.
thought that pop came from in there somewhere.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
The next question, is there anything in your intake manifold itself that isn't built for boost that could be relieving pressure? Like, what is this thing?
No idea.
That looks like something that would relieve pressure to me. It's foreign. And I don't like it. And it's got a vacuum line to it too. And it looks like a blow-off valve-ish thing.
Just take the vacuum line off and
Yeah, vacuum line.
we can come in here and take one of these.
What is that?
Somewhere else.
Is that a little diaphragm? Probably something with the purge control. Some with emissions.
Yeah, does that have a dump?
I wish this thing had a boost gauge. So I could see what it's...
We have one. Is it in the car? Would you leave it at
It's
the house?
broken, remember?
Yeah, it is broken.
That won't help me.
It came from the factory showing 4 psi.
Oh, well, that's
pretty cool.
That
You're
means
already
building
making
boost,
power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it mechanical? Just a hose that goes under, or is it electronic? Put it on. Just read over 4 pounds.
Over 4.
Just know that 4 pounds is your zero mark.
All right, so we're gonna try one more run, and this time, what's the difference? Just loaded meaning what exactly?
I'm gonna actually do a pull on the dyno. It'll
Okay.
actually add load to the car. See if we can get any boost that way.
So what you were just doing was basically like just driving down the street?
Well, it's a little bit less than driving down the street. It's only taking the power it takes to actually roll the rollers.
Okay, gotcha.
Pretty much nothing.
So now you're gonna fight back like the street would or something?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
more similar to it.
Don't feel like dying?
Building boost now.
It is?
Yeah,
Awesome.
it's just the fueling's a little off, so we'll make some fueling adjustments and go from there.
385.
No, dude, that is accurate. 276 horsepower, 365 torque.
Yeah, that. At 3,200. That's not right.
Maybe one day.
The dyno is still possibly not right.
Okay.
We had to dial in the medium load for it to actually do a longer ramp, because from Dynocom it came, it was like, you saw how short the runs were
Yeah.
before, so it's really hard to tune when the runs are so short because it goes through the cell so quick.
Right.
So we made adjustments to do that. When you do that, you have to actually change the correction factor on the dyno itself.
Oh, okay.
So we have to go through. I had a medium load car on here that we tested it with. Now that I have this on it, it's going to take some more testing.
Okay, gotcha.
We'll see.
It does make a shitload of weird noises. What was your opinion on that pull?
It's getting better.
So those new noises were blow off?
Those were good noises.
Good. Good, good, good.
Except for after I let off when it goes clink.
Clink,
really
yeah.
loud.
You know,
Don't know what that is.
I think that's just it telling you that you're doing a fantastic job.
Maybe that's what it is. Could be.
I don't know of anything else that it could be. It sounds way better though.
Yeah.
Just overall.
I think it was too loaded on the dyno.
Okay.
So it was giving it kind of a funky curve. But since we got that sorted out,
Yeah.
seems like it's happier. It's just got to add more fuel to it now that it's actually getting the boost and
Okay.
running away like it is. So, but
That's
it's
cool.
a good start.
That's awesome. I'm really excited. Shit. That's oil coming out of the return line. Oh God. Even if that's not actually what they're meant for. Doesn't matter what. Snap, crackle, pop, Rice Krispies! How's it going?
Backtracking.
Oh, brutal. I'll leave you alone.
Hitting the housing, so it locked the wheel up, and I think that wheel just snapped. I don't think we have a third wheel housing.
Wow. That's pretty intense.
Which would explain no booze, and explain that loud clicking noise. Bad as your turbo. You have blown up your eBay turbo.
In how many pulls, Pat? 10, 15?
10. Let's say 10.
Yeah, I could grab the whole wheel and wiggle it around. Like that is me wiggling the compressor wheel up and down, not spinning it.
Oh my God. So,
You built such a good car, it ran so much power, you blew your eBay turbo.
well, it did say that it pulled 250 horsepower at one point.
What number did I tell you?
250.
250.
Well, we reached the goal. Good job, everybody.
Thank you, I'm done.
Let's move on to the next one.
Now you just need a new turbo.
Yeah.
That's awesome. You know,
How much did the eBay turbo cost?
the whole kit altogether was 500 bucks.
Oh, perfect. That's good for 10 pulls.
Well, we've just verified the claim that eBay turbos are shit.
They work. It just depends on how much you want them to work.
And how long, right?
It's gone.
It's toasty toast.
She's bye-bye. Oh, yeah. Slow.
It got to what, Pat? 260?
267 is what the driver said.
Wow.
And a snap turbo shaft.
And a snap turbo shaft.
See, I'm not mad at it. This is a dyno only car.
Dyno Queen.
It's been on that too.
Probably gotta find your turbine wheel model your downpipe.
I'm surprised you come out the back nice and honestly.
No, it's a choke point.
Well, let me see if I can find one.
So this is the dark green 267. I want to know.
It was the pole that it snapped it, I think. Oh, they run main hook.
I had to upgrade take back fuel pump.
267 and 318.
And then there's no other.
I don't know.
Graph looks super funky.
Yeah.
I don't think that's it. That might have just been one of the, because I was just pressing start and letting it load up and do its thing. I wasn't doing actual runs.
We're gonna go with 267.
I'm waiting for coordinates. Yeah, you can go with 267 if you want. Sure.
I'll cut that.
It was right here.
What's the dip? Is that a shift?
I'll cut the raceway.
It was shifting sometimes on me without me wanting to.
I guess it's nice here, and I have to push it around.
No, I think that's where the MAF clamp was coming into play.
Gotcha.
And it was gonna need some more time to get the fueling right there.
Stations around here.
Because once that MAF clamp comes in, it stops all the gear fueling at that point.
That's impressive.
No, it's not on Facebook page.
Yeah, if you get rid of like this back part is, or this part is where it came back down.
I'll put the,
right here.
It's like,
Came back down meaning what exactly?
Like, I wasn't pressing stop after the run. I
Oh.
was just doing run after run.
Gotcha.
So this is like the coast down.
They built a
Just
new
coasting
system
down.
there, and they sent me their
Wow.
contact saying that,
Well, that's fucking brutal.
abandoned area. Like, you got-
I mean, that's why everybody says it. eBay turbos are shit.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, but making 267.
But they're gonna have.
it's amazing.
It's pretty crazy.
I wonder what it would have felt like on the street.
Well, I think it needed to have some more fuel to it too, so the horsepower would actually went down.
Okay.
But
But that's what it's potentially capable of for a short while,
I would say 250. It could be
realistically.
realistically. The turbo doesn't snap.
Well, we're gonna have to get a quality one and find out. That's awesome. I mean, I'm actually really excited with it because it validates the eBay turbo claim, and also it just shows what this car's, you know.
It does both things.
There's not really like any reason to be upset with it.
Clinks and clanks, so we kind of need to figure that out.
Yeah. Some of those sounded like Greg was saying, the compressor wheels scraping against the housing
it
and
could have been
stuff
all
like
of
that.
that.
Yeah.
It might have been bad from the beginning because it's been doing that ever since.
Well, that's true because there was a couple times before the FIC was ever installed that we drove it and it would squeak like all the time.
Yeah, it could have just had loose bearings to begin with and just touching the housing every once in a while.
Call the guy you bought it from eBay, like the company, and ask them to sell them it didn't work.
Yeah.
See if they'll send you a new one.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Do me a favor, boost gauge,
Boost gauge and a turbo next time we see you. Wideband boost gauge, new
so
turbo.
we can put the wideband into the FIC.
Okay,
That way I can log it. It's a lot easier for me.
definitely. Well,
Sweet.
so are you just basically going to revert everything you did to get it home?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get it so it's right without the turbo in there,
Okay,
or at least close, so you get it home.
cool. Well, thank you for all your hard work. I appreciate it. Is there a way that people can contact you if they're interested in getting tuned?
Emerald Coast Motorsports Facebook page is the easiest way.
Okay.
Right now, once I get here more permanently, we'll have an email set up here. But
Awesome.
for right now, that's the easiest way.
All right, I'll make sure to put that in the video. So we just disconnected the intercooler piping from the turbo so that way, if it does send more metal shards out on the way home, then no big deal. It just sends it out onto the ground. It's kind of sad, but eBay turbo is, you know, everyone said it was going to detonate at some point, and it did. Sounds brutal.
Yes, it does.
Well, we done made it home. So,
The broken turbo.
unfortunately, the turbo did blow up. But it's kind of exciting, kind of a good thing because it validates two things. The car has potential overall, and eBay turbos are shit, so never buy them. But also that, I mean, the horsepower numbers were distorted, of course, because it wasn't a final tune and it didn't get to max RPM. But realistically, Pat was saying 250, which is insane. Like, if you think about the fact that it had 138 from the factory, it's like 120 more.
Yeah.
And that's wheel, too. That's 250 wheel
Yeah.
versus 138 crank. So
It's really crazy.
it's pretty amazing. Like Pat said that on the last pull, where he's pretty sure that the turbo blew up, he could feel the car like lifting up because it had enough power to actually like pull hard on the dyno.
Yeah.
So in that respect, we got close. It's a big step forward.
With like 3 steps back.
Yeah, we did go backwards, but I'm at least pretty excited for the future. Thanks for watching Budget Racers. And also thank you to everybody that came out. It was cool. We had like 10 or 12 people. So I guess the plan from here is to get a quality turbo, and then probably have to upgrade the fuel pump, and then we'll see what happens after that. I don't know.
Get some oil leaks again.
Yeah, it has started leaking oil. Pretty hard. It made like a pool that you saw already. It made that pool on the dyno. Did it already start in the ground down here? Yeah. I can't see it. It's a little bit too dark, but I'm sure it has. So anyway, kind of exciting. The pools were cool, and it sounded good.
It did sound really good.
So this is not the final episode of the Sonata build. We will see you hopefully sometime soon. We just got to find out what turbo is going to be good, which one we can afford, and then go from there. We'll see you next time.
Peace out.